Table it so we can, in closed session, do this. There we go.
There's the board. Can you hear us yet?
She can see us.
Oh,
She can hear us.
nodding. All right, good. Okay. So I think I can go ahead and call this meeting to order. Today, June 7th, 2021. We are here for a special meeting, and we'll start with roll call.
Atkins,
Here.
North,
Here. Hazel Park, Oakland, State of Michigan.
thank you.
Good memory, thanks.
Hinton,
Here.
Fortress,
Here.
Baldwin,
Here.
Rice,
Here.
Schlock.
Here.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion, we approve the agenda as written.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Schlock,
Yes.
Baldwin,
Yes.
North,
Yes.
Hinton,
Yes.
Fortress,
Yes.
Rice, Atkins.
Yes. All right. Next is public comment. Do we have anyone on the phone wishing to speak? We do not have an audience here. Looks like it's... if you are on the phone and would like to speak, you can put something in chat. I don't think we have any other audience members of us like trying to read.
Looked like an iPhone was connecting, but.
So no chat? All right, we will move forward then. Primary item tonight is our closed session for the purpose of superintendent evaluation. Can I get a motion, please, to go into closed session?
I make a motion to adjourn to closed session for the purpose of superintendent evaluation pursuant to section 8A of the Open Meetings Act.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Schlock,
Yes.
Baldwin,
Yes.
North,
Yes.
Hinton,
Yes.
Fortress,
Yes.
Rice, Atkins.
Yes. All right, so now, any new business? So at this time, we just have our second public comment. That's 1 minute if there's anyone wishing to speak. So I see the chat up. If there's anyone wishing to speak, please put your name in the chat. We do not have anyone here in the audience in the room. Pausing. Okay, don't see anyone wishing to speak. So we can go on to board member and administrative comments and wrap this up. I have a couple of housekeeping items that I wanted to cover, and I think, so the OCSBA final awards banquet is June 16th, and if we want to go, we have to RSVP this week. I said I would go, if someone else want to go. Does anybody else have any interest in going?
I think we all kind of said that.
Because Debbie needs to know, so I'm just asking. I guess I just figured I'd ask up front. Because if no one's going, then I probably won't go.
Yeah, it was nice last year, outside.
That was the one, was that the one of the tent when Rosie?
Yeah, it was
You
a
don't
I
have to
think,
wear a mask, right, since it's outside?
I don't think you'll have to wear a mask.
I think I'll go.
I'll go.
Okay.
okay,
Okay, so if you guys go, I'll go.
all right, I'll go.
And it's right by my house,
We're
so
so
it's easy.
clicky. Bev, you'll go?
It was nice. Oh, it'd be nice
Now
if we
we've
all
turned
go.
into peer pressure.
No? Oh, come on,
John's like,
Dawn.
"No." Don't feel obligated, it's okay. I just,
Wednesday?
June 16th, Wednesday,
Wednesday night.
a week from Wednesday.
The 16th.
Okay. All right, so I have, Debbie, did you get that? We have Bev, Heidi, me,
And I'll
Melissa,
check with
and
Christy.
Dr.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's follow up with Christy.
You can
Rachel?
follow up
No?
Christy.
It
Okay.
is a nice night.
It was nice. I enjoyed it last time. Okay. That was one item. Second was really just.
Laura, you're muted.
Who's
The
muted?
whole boardroom audio is muted.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Brad, can you fix the audio
how to
for
fix it.
Rachel? And probably for everyone on.
So does that mean you didn't hear public comment?
Now I can hear you.
There.
Did you
Thank
want to
you.
go
Everybody
to,
else can.
Do you want to ask?
She doesn't want to go with us to Bower Farms.
Did you, how long were we muted? Did you hear our public comment?
No, quite a long time.
Okay. All right, we're just going to refresh that. I'm calling this meeting back to order. We just came out of closed session. Christy had to leave, so she has just left after closed session. And if there's anyone wishing to speak under public comment, please do so now. That's why we saw the chat up there, so we thought you could hear us. I apologize if we were on mute longer than intended. Anybody wishing to speak? You have 1 minute. I'm pausing. There's no one in the room here. Okay. If there's no one wishing to speak, we will go forward with our board member and administration comments. And I can tell you that we just were talking about the OCSBA annual awards banquet June 16th and deciding who was going. So there are 5 of us that are going to go now, and I think that'll be great. Bev, Heidi, me, Melissa, and Dr. Krupe are going. So this is just me doing housekeeping as part of our closing comments. The next is the board self-evaluation. So I sent out the timing to everyone, and I didn't really hear, I got a little bit of feedback, but I guess I wanted to kind of go over it one more time. So we want to do our board self-evaluation over the summer, and it's a whole process, which we had the timeline on, which is really not, which I think is fine. I don't think anyone had an issue with. I think for me, I wanted to confirm when we want to do the board results from that self-assessment. Right now, we were looking at July 12th, but I know that Dawn has communicated that, but I know be in town in July. And so the alternate date that I had put in the email was August 2nd, but I wouldn't want to move it unless I knew everybody was comfortable with moving it to August 2nd, if that's what we want to do. Okay.
I'm okay with it.
I think that should work.
Rachel? Good? Okay, because I wouldn't want to like trade out one date for another if something else can't go the next week.
Is it a Monday?
It's a Monday. Yeah, it's the following Monday. So it'd be August. Okay.
I'm okay with it.
I think that should work.
Rachel? Good? Okay, because I wouldn't want to like trade out one date for another if something else can't go the next week.
Is it a Monday?
It's a Monday. Yeah, it's the following Monday. So it'd be August 2nd would be the special meeting where we'll have the results from our self-board assessment. And then the other question was, are we comfortable facilitating that ourselves, or do we want to pay someone to come in and facilitate that? I'm trying to remember what I
Just
actually.
the past, I facilitated it for us last time, and then you guys were able to have a conversation yourself, and that was nice, to just not have an outside person talking. That we could talk about where the scores were, and then you guys could just talk yourselves.
I'm torn about it.
Same.
And I'm all for saving the money. Let's just say that. But I'm also torn because of the comment, I think it was Grand Ledge president said when she had talked to you about, just my opinion, I can go either way.
I support that, though. I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it is our decision. I don't feel strongly either way. I think there's some benefits. We have done it, we've had someone facilitate it before, and we've done it on ourselves. I've seen us do it both ways, and I think they're.
Do we think maybe letting them see what it is first before we talk about facilitating it? Because
Yeah, I don't opinion it is, so.
I wonder if we could send the last survey results just to see what it looks like, to determine maybe if you want to facilitate. Or one of you could, because all you know what the results are, then you can talk about it versus something that's deep.
What do you think, Bev?
I said, I think I'd rather have someone else, but I also kind of, I said, I think I'd rather have someone else, but I also kind of want to think about it a little.
Okay. I mean, we do have a little bit of time, but it was just one of those deciding.
The thing that I'm just wanting you to think about, even if you had somebody, one of you guys talk it through, Rachel or Laura or somebody like that, is that when we've had outside facilitators, what I see is give you a chance to talk yourself. And that's what I hope to see for you as a board, is to say, here's the results, and give you a chance to talk about those results and how you feel about them, with each other, versus explaining what the results mean and not giving you a chance just to have talk yourself as a board.
Have something you want to share on that one? What do you think about facilitator?
No, I think that we've done it both ways. So I do hear that when we did have a facilitator, it almost seemed like they were trying to. And when we've been able to do it ourselves, we've been able to kind of talk about things that matter to us, and kind to fit into another agenda. So if people feel strongly about either way, that's okay, but I don't know, I feel like I think we could probably accomplish it ourselves.
All
Are we
right,
gonna do the personality assessment at the same time and discuss the results? No, that's at a later date.
that'd be a separate session.
That I would think you would want to have, you would have somebody come.
All right, so we will share the results. You guys can think about it, and we'll confirm after that. And then results. You guys can think about it, and we'll confirm after that. And then
Appreciate it.
I think the disc analysis is still something we might want to find time for. That might be that's definitely like a workshop one, right? That's a couple hours, but fun. All right.
Laura, we're going to talk potentially about doing a couple hours on the 3rd then to come up with goals after that?
So if we do the self-assessment results on the 2nd, we do need another special meeting to do our goal development, right, for next school year. So options, we do not have an August, we don't have any other dates reserved right now, so we do need to put another one on the August calendar. In addition to the 2nd, it would be, we could do it that week and just double hit it, like, hey, here's a self-assessment, and now we're going to develop goals based off of that for the board and the district and give guidance so that they can, that Amy can take that and go with it, and that helps. Or we can do it later in the month as well. So I don't know how late you're comfortable with, Dr. Kirby. You probably want sooner than later.
Yeah, sooner than later,
I
because
don't have my
often, right, a
calendar.
board will do a retreat, evaluate that, and then develop goals, and if we could do it right together, then that, and then develop goals, and if we could do it right together, return around the 16th, and then we would be digging deep into things, and then turn around the 16th, and then we would be digging.
I guess my recommendation would be to have maybe Debbie send out some dates, unless anybody's got some.
We can't do it all on the same night. Is it just?
I guess my recommendation would be to have maybe Debbie send out some dates, unless anybody's got some.
We can't do it all on the same night. Is it just?
I think it'd be too much. Yeah, I actually almost am concerned about back-to-back nights because we might be too tired from the first
I can
night.
tentatively do that. I'm, with back to school, going back to college, that third week. With back to school, going back to college, that third week in August is just shot.
Right. Yeah, I know the week of the 23rd for me.
Sooner than later
Okay.
in August is my recommendation for
Okay.
me, but it doesn't matter.
So Debbie, can you just send us, we'll send a couple of dates and we'll try and pull the board on make sure our availability for that second meeting following, that would be the goal setting meeting, we'll call that. Cruise through our summer and get it all planned now is kind of the idea. So that's it. I mean, tonight we had our superintendent evaluation. We as a board will need to decide on any contract changes we want, and that could include superintendent evaluation. We as a board, and this is something that we typically, I'll follow up, and tonight gives us some room for thought, and the results of tonight's evaluation. This is something that we typically, I'll follow up, and tonight gives us some room for thought, and the results of tonight's evaluation will be share at this time. I guess you could go ahead and do that now. I guess that's what I was going to say. So let's just go around and do our closing comments. So this time, I guess you could go ahead and do that now. I guess that's what I was going to say. So let's just go around and do our closing comments. So Melissa, you have anything else?
No, just that graduation was, it was a privilege to be a part of them all. So thank you to all the staff and administration that made those events just awesome, and to the parents and the students for all your hard work and pulling through. That's all I think I can say about that. Other than that, last week of school, so let's go out with a bang. I think I can say about that. Other than that, last week of school, so let's go out with a bang. That's it.
Can she hear us? You're next, Rachel.
Next.
Yep.
Yeah, do you want
Can she hear us? You're next, Rachel.
Next.
Are you gonna?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna share your closing comments?
Oh, yeah, I can share it. So, yeah,
Are you gonna?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna share. What happened? What happened?
Are we
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay. So I think everything tonight was really good. I think it was good conversation, good feedback. It's just really delayed. So, good feedback, good everything. I think that we all did. I need to address something with the board that I'm just not sure how to address, so I'm just going to spit it out. So I'm going to have to petition and ask for the board to allow me to seek my doctor's recommendation and allow me to remain virtual until January 2nd, when this little guy arrives.
Oh my goodness.
That's so exciting.
You're so awesome.
Where's Steven? Congratulations, Steven.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We are so excited.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
with the delay.
I thought he was done crying. Come on now.
I'm just a little over, just a little under 12 weeks pregnant, so I'm going to start showing. So if you haven't seen me at all the graduation events or around town, I am okay. I haven't become a complete hermit. But I will be sending you, all of you, and Dr. Krupe, thanks, Sue, my physician's letter recommending that due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic that I remain in a safe environment because my immunity is low. So more pictures to come. I will eventually show you when I start growing what I look like. Right now it's just kind of flat, but if you see how I wear my clothes now, they're kind of baggy. We'll start figuring it out.
We are so excited. And it's really,
Everybody's smiling.
I know. I was like, that's so exciting. And, you know, it's just unfortunate we can't hug you and be in person.
You
but,
said little guy.
Do we know
Is
it's
that
a
a
little
little
guy?
You said little guy. Was that a hint?
Did you guys think I was quitting soon?
I thought you were resigning.
That's what
No, we don't know yet, right? That doesn't come until a month later. I guess I just use guy
Okay.
like I call guys or gal.
Where's Steven's face?
I saw him walk through.
Did you?
I swear I
It
saw
sounds
him
like we
on
have
a
quite a
bike.
delay
Who's
here.
following up to that?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Who wants to go next?
Oh, here he comes. Congratulations.
Yeah, we are so excited.
Steven.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing with
Yes,
us.
that's so awesome.
We had to tell you.
Aw.
So happy.
So happy. That is
I
awesome.
really wanted to tell all of you how much. I just really wanted to tell all of you how much that we appreciated your prayers and all of your thoughts and your encouragement and allowing me to do my public job, not in the public. And that all of the school community that has, told, my family that they're being encouraged and they're praying for us. It's overwhelming to us, and we definitely appreciate it. So we just need everybody's prayers to shift now, that everything is healthy with the baby, and I have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy birth, and that we'll have somebody new joining our board in January.
That board member is very welcome here. We'll
We
be,
hope, we want to rotate who gets to hold Timber.
All right, that's so exciting.
Yes.
All right, so unfortunately, someone does have to follow that. So, other closing comments. Dawn, do you have anything?
Oh, I would just like to thank everybody for the great graduation, and I got to give my granddaughter her diploma. That was the best thing ever. And thank everybody for all the hard work you put in, and have a good night.
All right, thanks. Bev?
So I wasn't going to say very much, but the most important thing, how exciting, Rachel, so happy for you. it's just marvelous. Nobody can top that news, that's for sure. You know, and love your smile. This is so heartwarming, wonderful. So I was just going to say good night and good luck, and we'll be watchful for that tummy.
Right. All right, Heidi.
I just want to say congratulations to the 2021 graduates. I know you guys had a difficult year and you pursued and persevered, and super proud of you. And thank Bev and Cindy Alcatib and Stacy Hammonds and Jared Gajos and everybody else that helped with the picnic. It was a huge success. The kids had an absolute blast. I was kind of worried about the heat, but they made it through, and just thanks and congratulations. I'm super excited for a new baby. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Dr. Kirby, do you have any final closing comments?
Yeah, just thank everybody for their time and effort doing an evaluation. That's always hard both ways, and certainly no one likes to be evaluated, but you can always have an incredible amount of room of improvement. And I have several pages on. Heidi, thank you for your hard work on the picnic, and we are still going to look at you for next year and more projects in the district. I know you put a lot of effort. Heidi, thank you for your hard work on the picnic, and we are still going to look at you for next year and more. Rachel, God's blessing upon you. I know that's super important. And I have a car for sale. That's all I have to say. And inside joke between Stephen and I. I'm pretty sure, yes, low price, low ball price.
Dad already answered it.
That's all I have to say. And inside joke between Stephen and I. I'm pretty sure, yes, low price, low ball price.
Dad already answered it was a no.
I just looked up and took that picture up there. It was just a great sense of community. The raising of the pride flag on Saturday, over 100 people, and then think about the memorial. I just looked up and took that picture up there. It was just a great sense of community. The raising of the pride flag on Saturday, over 100 people, and then think about the Memorial Day. Just feel such an excitement in the community. And I'm looking forward to the Invest graduation on Thursday night as well. So looking forward to having a good completion of the school year. And looking forward to looking for things to open up for the fall with a fresh, exciting start. So, and this is the good news bringing us forward, Rachel. Yeah.
Right. I came and,
You
put in
helped a lot.
some time, but Heidi gets all the credit because she really kept it going, and it was great, and it's worth the effort because those kids deserve it. The class of 2021 had a rough year, interesting year.
You helped
Put in
a lot.
some time, but Heidi gets all the credit because she really kept it going, and it was great, and it's worth the effort because those kids deserve it. The class of 2021 had a rough year, interesting year, whatever, unprecedented, I think, in many ways, and it was so nice to finish with a full commencement. That for me was really